When healthcare works, a story of caregiving and hope.
One morning I woke up and I realized I cannot move my toes.
That day, Saeed's wife, Mojgan, joined the more than 50 million Americans who are responsible for taking care of a loved one who is sick or disabled. She became a caregiver.
I've always counted on Saeed. I never thought that I would be the one that everyone will be counting on me.
The numbness spread throughout Saeed's body, and he was eventually diagnosed with Guillain-Barré, a rare disorder that causes your immune system to attack your nerves.
And then came the worst thing that could happen to me, my silence. I couldn't talk.
When Saeed became completely paralyzed and was put on a ventilator, Mojgan realized she needed the extra support Regence had offered.
We work together very hard. She's a phenomenal advocate for her husband and a tremendous person.
Healthcare can be confusing, but Chris explained things to Mojgan in a way that made sense.
I was not speaking the health industry language. I knew what I want, but I didn't know how it would translate to that language. And Chris was the one who was translating it for me. So it helped me a lot.
Finally, Saeed started showing improvement. He could move his pinky finger or wiggle a toe, and one day, his voice returned.
That was probably the hardest thing that I had to go through. The only thing that I always bragged about in my life is how talkative I am.
Continuing his recovery at home brought a new set of challenges.
Has been really challenging, especially holding a full-time job. I am currently the only income bringer of the household. I leave home about 7 o'clock in the morning and come home about 7 o'clock at night. And then I usually have to stay up with him or help him in the middle of the night as well. And the next day the same.
1 in 6 Americans working a full or part-time job is also caring for a loved one.
I'm a branch manager of a bank, so customers come and see me and I cannot just tell the customers I'm on my personal call. I just cannot do that.
So as they worked together on Saeed's care needs, Chris made accommodations for Mojgan's schedule.
We had to communicate a lot through the emails as well, or set up time to speak with each other before, after hours. She made that available for me, which was very, very nice.
At home, Saeed needs help with activities of daily living, like eating, getting dressed, and bathing.
His shower was downstairs. So imagine yourself in your living room with a bed bath every day.
When plans for a complicated series of ramps didn't come through, Chris thought of another idea.
And working with them and explaining the situation, we were able to get an order for a stair lift. So, again, I'm going to tear up because of all the work that went into it, all the people that were involved with this.
It was a wonderful blessing with that equipment there.
I can't even put a value on it.
Chris may be Saeed's care manager, but she's become so much more than that.
Mojgan and I have become like sisters, very, very close.
I really think without Chris, I would have not been able to get to where we are right now.
I mean, I love you. Thank you so much for all you did for me.